we shook hands, I posed like we were getting a
Yeah,
picture
well,
taken.
there is a camera. Someone is recording this. So actually, with this new technology, we don't even have to.
let's get uncomfortable. Let's really work on our time.
That was wonderful.
It worked out my core.
Yeah. Come on this show. Comedy and workouts. We're so far away right now. Hold on.
Dude, I feel like a great gulf separates us. Howie, may I call you Howie?
You may call me Howie.
This early into our working relationship.
May I call you PFT?
I wish you would.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's get into this.
You can call me Devin.
Oh. I don't know if you're saying Devin, Kevin, or Devin.
It's clear as day, it's Devin.
Alright. He plays the saxophone. Thank you for being on our show.
My pleasure.
Yeah. It was your pleasure.
Let me get comfortable.
Yeah, let's.
I want to get comfortable and a little kittenish.
This is the most adorable thing. I don't know what is adorable. Yeah, join in. So I would love to. I mean, there's so much I literally want to talk to you about.
Where do we even begin with the stuff to talk about?
When did you know you first wanted to do comedy? No. You know what? Yeah. How about that? How about when did you know you first wanted to do comedy?
I'm glad that you thought about it.
And then,
Ooh, follow up.
Yeah. Follow up this.
I have time for two more.
Okay. No. When did you know you wanted to do comedy? And then when were you like, like you made the choice to get serious about comedy? Because I feel like some people like, yeah, I want to do comedy. I'm a funny guy in the office, and
Those people, can you
they're the
imagine?
worst. No, I'm just joking.
Office funny people?
I'm still there.
What?
No.
Oh, you got your own show here.
It was super easy.
Two people are excited
Yeah.
about
My mom and my sister are here. You're a very successful comedian.
it. Very successful.
Very funny.
I own all my own clothes.
He owns all. He rode in on a scooter with wings. I made that part up, so it's not funny.
Shevin enjoyed that. I always knew I wanted to do comedy. From when I was a little kid, I used to watch, I doubt if anyone here is old enough to have watched the Merv Griffin show. When I was, sure.
You're old.
Oh.
It's not a reaction.
That's a term.
I thought I covered that base fairly well. This guy doesn't get what he's saying.
He doesn't know comedy. I thought this was a comedy show.
I used to watch in the afternoons. I would watch the Merv Griffin show, and I would love to see. In addition to, I would stay up late and watch Carson and everything. Anytime I could see stand-up comedy, I would.
So it was always
watch
stand-up.
It was not just stand-up, but sketch comedy, SNL and SCTV. SCTV I loved more than anything in the world. It was my absolute favorite thing.
And it was really short-lived, wasn't it? It was.
Actually, no. They were on the air for a good long while. Between the original Canadian shows that aired on PBS all the way to the NBC late night show, they were on for a good long stretch, about 5 years, I think. TV.
It's funny because I know. I was thinking. I thought to myself, yeah, they weren't on that long. They were on for like 3, 4, 5 years, maybe. And then did the whole thing, and you're like, yeah, 5 years.
Well, here's what I'm thinking of: is the DVD box sets of the NBC shows. So sorry I didn't include that. I guess I broke your show, Howie.
Hey, come on now. That's not the holiday spirit.
Well,
Yeah. Great. No, so
pretty great.
I want to just do a couple audience questions. We're gonna pick one.
I dare you to.
All right, let's do one real quick.
I'm scared of this audience.
You people are sick.
Here's what I'm saying. I'm terrified of the people that are walking around outside right now.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna ask this one because this is the best of. Hello.
People have having fun. It's fun.
Please describe your high school locker situation and setup, including your, and he forgot to put your, so they had to put like the carrot thing to put your intra-locker organization and any locker buddies you may or may not have had. Thanks.
Pretty detailed.
Yeah.
I do like that they realized that they read over their question, realized they left out a word. A lot of people that toss questions into a hat, they don't pay that kind of attention. Let me walk you through my locker situation.
I can't believe that you're on my show right now. This is what I'm spending my time with.
Wait to hear what I have to say.
Okay.
At my school, we had straight up and down lockers. It was not like that some people had lockers above us. It was just like the cabinet style locker. No combination lock. It was a key lock. You could hang stuff in there, and there was a little shelf where you could put some books or an apple. There was, the girl next to me on the right-hand side, I can see as clear as day. Patty Tyson was her name.
The one that got
The
away.
person on the other side of me, a total mystery, a blind spot in my memory, and perhaps an assassin who I will one day meet on the road, and they will kill me. I hope that does not turn out to be. Question.
Were you raising your hand?
I am raising it now.
No.
I collect commemorative plates. Do you also?
This one's actually really good. What does the F stand for?
We're not gonna.
He doesn't know even where he is right now.
I am an I.O.
Very specific local joke.
What does the F stand for? Is it all secretary like Harry S. Truman? I don't know what that part is. I don't know what that means. That's the last one I'm going to ask.
The F is actually a little embarrassing. It's a family name. Fascism. My assistant. My footman is Paul Fascism. What do you think?
Nothing you can do.
I have one commemorative plate, and it details the eerie parallels between the Nixon and Kennedy, the Lincoln and Kennedy assassination.
You, sir, have the Trump plate. Trump's my plate.
Sorry.
So what is your dated, like, what do you like doing the most right now? Do you like being out on tour? Do you like doing the pocket? Like, when you're working, what's your favorite thing? Like, yeah, I really...
My favorite.
No, I feel like some people like going on tour. I will...
like being on tour, I like the hour and a half that I'm on stage is a lot of fun, but the travel is a bit of a drag. Air travel is not getting better, it's only getting worse.
I just saw you
more
live
humiliating
tweet.
and demoralizing.
Yeah.
It's really horrible, but I love performing. But my favorite thing right now is any kind of improvising that I get to do. So on the podcast or recording with, if anybody's familiar with the Super Ego podcast, those guys are really great. If you're not aware of that podcast, it's an improvised sketch comedy podcast where it's improvised and then edited, and they add in sound effects and music. So it's very high production value, and it's really, really funny. And I've gotten to work with them a bunch of times. So things like going on Comedy Bang Bang, that podcast, and doing characters and everything.
Yeah, you do. That's a perfect segue into my next question. You do a lot of characters, you do a lot of impressions.
Hold on a second. I don't know if the audience caught that was a perfect segue.
That
deserves a little something.
You don't miss anything, do you?
Well,
it's hot in this thing. I don't know how he does it. That's why he only does it one day a year.
That's right.
It's fucking
Ah,
hot.
that's right.
He's more distracted than he is helpful.
Is he supposed to be helpful?
His sister, I guess, Caitlin, was super helpful. She was sweet, but I feel like, are you okay, bud? All right. You do a lot of impressions and characters and stuff.
It's true.
Is there one like maybe that you've been working on that you haven't done a lot?
There's I'm trying to do an Ariana Huffington.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's very weirdly taxing on my throat because
Okay.
to do it I constrict my throat.
And it's very much up here, talking up here, up there.
But it is like a weird, like I'm closing something in my throat in order to sound like that.
Is that? Oh, I mean, I'm the worst. I do one impression.
You are terrible.
I'm terrible.
I'm going by what you're saying.
I am. Right now. I only can do Tony Danza, and I can only do it from Who's the Boss, and I can only say one word. I don't know how he talks.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
So you can't give me a taxi, Tony Danza.
No.
That would be out of the
I don't
question.
know. I can only say Angela, Mona, or Samantha.
Oh, you're. these are
One word.
There's a guy.
Do it.
Hold on a second.
Don't talk when Paula Tompkins is talking.
The guy I went to high school with, his father would do impressions, but his impression would be him doing the voice of the person saying their own name.
Oh, so
He would do Peter Lorre. But he couldn't do like a sentence. He couldn't even do my name is Peter Lorre. Just the name. Let me hear a little Danza. From, if I may make a specific request,
yeah.
from Who's the Boss? I would like him to address.
I can only do it when he's angry.
I'd like him to address Angela, and maybe if you can make him a little angry. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Angela.
Whoa! Tony Danza just walked in, thinking it was the IO.
Call back. Jesus Christ. How are we doing on time, sir? Yuri, have you met Yuri yet? That's DJ Yuri. Spin Fury.
Hello, Mr. Tompkins.
Hello.
We got a lot of wacky characters on the show.
I did not realize that Yuri was festooned with Christmas-type lights, and
Yes,
I wasn't quite sure that was a person over there.
Oh yeah.
I get that all the time.
Yuri.
Yuri's a good guy. He's a hardworking guy. He's a little confused, but he's.
Is this true, Yuri?
Yeah, pretty much. I have my run-ins with the local law enforcement, but otherwise I'm pretty devoted to the show. And now would be a good time for a commercial.
All right. Thank you, Yuri. That was so beautiful. Well, we'll be right back after a commercial.